going on? Doing good. I'm doing great, Barbie girl. Good to see you here. Oh,
Why do I
multi-link
have the
makes.
song Barbie Girl in my head now?
I'm a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world. Oh my god.
All right. So once
Oh, Tim's here. Here we go.
why?
How we doing?
All right, Tim.
All right,
Hey.
all right.
How's it
Crash,
going?
this is Tim. Tim, this is Crash.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How we doing?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good. Very, very good, thanks.
So for
Pretty
some
good.
reason, this is borking my stream up a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Let's check Task Manager quick. See if something's getting loaded up way more than it should. Oh God. Okay, I don't know what it is, but this program that we're using, this platform, is just pinning my CPU. I don't know why.
Ultra. What was that? The one that you was talking about? Stream together or something?
Yeah, it's a built-in Twitch feature.
All right. Okay.
But oh my God. I think well, you guys can hear me okay, right? Chat, can you guys still hear? Yar? Is it stuttering like crazy for you guys right now? I don't know what the hell is going on. Like I am in. I think it might be using a yeah.
Audio still good.
What's
I
using?
can hear you all right.
Yeah,
no, it's Crash
weird.
is streaming as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
there we go.
Stream
All
on
right.
YouTube.
See if this is slightly better. Not really, but yeah, we'll make it work.
Is everything all good?
Oh, we'll make it
Sort
work. Mini, but nothing drastic. Okay, all of a sudden it's still pushing like this. Yeah. Okay.
Is
We
it
do this
struggling?
again, we're gonna have to find another platform because this platform is wow. Oh my God, now it's killing my system with the alert coming in too. Oh, what is going on? Oh yeah. I don't know what this one is doing, but my God, it's going here. Whatever. We'll switch over to here. There we go. And we'll go F. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is about. Sorry, I didn't have a ton of prep time here, so it's all good. First time using this platform. We'll figure something out. Actually, if I put you up here, I can do a screen capture. And add display capture. The hell just happened?
You got onto the Be Right Back.
I know I did. Oh, why'd you do that? Oh shit. I see why. You're right. Good call. Okay, there's there was a reason for doing that. We're gonna go here. Okay, Knives had a good reason for doing that. I know exactly why he did that. All right, let's go over to this one. Add a display capture, and we'll go over to that monitor. There we go. That'll work. And we'll switch over to that now. We'll just do that. Oh wait, you guys are watching that. Let me send you a different one. I'm gonna send you.
What's that?
What are you drinking there?
Pepsi Max.
Oh, lovely.
I got no more Dr. Peppers. I had a Dr. Pepper earlier.
Well, we've been on holiday. We've been having they drink a lot of Coke, don't they, over there? Like Coke's just like a big thing in Mexico.
Coke.
They just love to drink it.
There we go. You got that now. All right. that works. And we'll switch over here. That way you maintain the camera and I can do this. All right, we're good.
You're good.
We're good.
Oh, is it because you've had all the chat and everything up on the screen?
Yeah. So I did that, and then there's duplicate of me on the screen right now, but it is what it is. We'll make it work.
Right, are we all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
You boys ready?
Right, hi there, everybody. Welcome back to, well, not welcome back, we've only just started. Welcome to another Elgato podcast. There's myself, and we've also got a special guest, which is Crash, who you may have seen on Twitter, and the old Twitcheroo, as I call it.
Hello.
And we've got Tim at the bottom, Toxic Tim. How's everybody doing?
Doing just peachy.
Very good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. You just sound really tired, Tim.
You are? Sorry. I'll do that with that. I'll turn up my cup. Give me 2 seconds.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, boys.
So
very, very well.
If you haven't heard, if you haven't seen Crash before on the streams, Crash, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
If I unmuted myself, yeah, I'm Crash. I'm a Canadian entertainer. Of course, I stream here on Twitch, but I also do professional live stream production for large events, like GameCon Canada and also smaller esports events. I've been partnered with Elgato since 2019, and yeah, I just like to do stupid crap on stream.
Tim?
Oh yeah. I'm Toxic Tim. I mainly stream on Twitch. Well, used to stream, but had 2 babies quite close together, so sort of put my streaming career on hold. But now, with the new release of the Call of Duty and the Battle Royale scene seems to be kicking off quite well, so I'm probably going to jump back into full-time streaming, hopefully.
Twitch or YouTube?
Yeah. I need to do YouTube. I do. You're right. I need to jump onto YouTube.
Definitely. Okay, so there is a couple of things that we're going to be talking about today. The first thing is the prompter. Now, I'm very jealous because Crash has got the prompter at the minute. I'm so jealous. And then we're going to be talking about the marketplace that's just been released from Elgato as well. So, Crash, you've got the prompter. I want to know more, and I want to. Well, I can't see it because you got it set up.
Oh no, you can.
You've got it.
You can see it. There it is, right there.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa!
Just drooling now.
There's a prompter. So I have it set up right now so that I can see my camera on it. So with the prompter, you might have seen my tweet where I talk about, you can have it work as just a display. So yes, you can play a game on the teleprompter. It runs at 60 hertz, the monitor. So 60 hertz refresh rate. So play games smooth, 60 FPS. You can have it so that just right in the Camera Hub software, you can actually just simply put in your channel name and have it show chat. And then you can adjust the margins, the font size, everything. And you can have it act just like a regular teleprompter. Play it at a certain speed. Use your Stream Deck Plus to scroll everything on there. But what I've done is I use it as a monitor, and I've actually built a scene that I want that has chat and a camera and a bunch of other stuff, and it's actually projected onto that. So this is actually a scene in OBS right now with chat, and then right here you can see this is reflected up onto the mirror up here. This right here is my camera view, so I can actually see what camera is being displayed at the time, and yeah, it works amazingly well. Like I really do enjoy it.
So you'd recommend it?
Oh, absolutely. If so, it is one of the products that if even if Elgato hadn't sent it to me, I'd still go out and get it. It's like I've been looking at a teleprompter for a while now, because for the promo videos I do, anything like that has a script, I stumble over my words, and it takes me forever because I'll do multiple takes over and over and over again, trying to get it right. And it just takes way longer than it should, right? So I was looking at getting, one of those prompters off of Amazon, one of the cheaper ones. But the pain in the butt with that is you're stuck with this thing where it's kind of like, the old timey cameras where the guy would put the cloth over his head and he'd take the picture. Yeah. That's kind of what it's like with a camera, right? You're putting the camera in there and you throw the cloth over top, and then you have to have like a phone or a tablet that you slide in there. Then you have a Bluetooth clicker, and it's all kind of cumbersome, right? And I'm just thinking, man, this is this is going to be just as much work to use the prompter as it is to try to memorize my lines, which I'm terrible at. But with the Elgato prompter, it was literally just put in the ring adapter for whatever camera you have. It just literally screws onto pretty much any lens. Hang the teleprompter on your camera, or if you have a webcam, you mount it to the back of the teleprompter. Plug in a cable, plug it into your PC. Done. You're ready. You're going. That's it.
So what camera are you using in it?
I'm using the ZV-E10 right now. Sony ZV-E10 with a Sigma f1.4 16mm lens.
Oh, right. Okay. So I'd be using the Facecam Pro, but I've also got what Steggy's got as well, the ZV-1, the first one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try both, but my main camera for the prompter is going to be the Facecam Pro.
Yep. So the Facecam Pro, there's switchable backplates on the prompter. So there's one that's actually made specifically for the Facecam Pro, and that's the one that's pre-installed. You just click it in, done. Yeah. You're ready to go. And then there's a mirrorless / DSLR mount that goes on there, and what you do is up to a 72mm lens. You screw on an adapter ring, and then the prompter literally just slides on the lens. If you have a short enough lens, you can still use a mount on the back and mount it to the back of the prompter and mount the camera on that. Otherwise, it's designed just to hang off the lens. It's not heavy. Gotcha. It's really lightweight. With your ZV-1, since it opens up and then the lens comes out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, with that one, you'll wind up using probably the universal mount. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Universal mount. So you're going to put the L bracket on the back of the back of the prompter, mount the camera to it, and then you're good to go. It took minutes to set up. It was super easy.
Would you say
I've seen videos of it, and it does look very easy to set up.
Yeah,
I was going to say that. I was just about to say that's exactly what I was going to say. Is it very easy to set up? Just pretty much
plug and play. Done.
That's it.
So, nice. I'm gonna minimize that one window. So when I, do I have it set up like that? Oh wait, I can set it up that way. Let's go. I'm gonna change to a camera here that you can show.
Through Camera Hub, don't you? Camera Hub software.
Yeah, through Camera Hub. So one thing I need to look at right here is I can share that with you, but like I said, I totally got my timing screwed up. So I kind of forgot to get this all set up for you. So it's game PC display capture, that one right there. That's what I want to show you. So we're going to go source display capture. And at first you're going to see like not really anything. So there you go. You got a full display going on there. But let's open up Camera Hub. You can kind of see it to the side right here. This is what you get when you have a Camera Hub open, prompter plugged in. You can choose right there. You want it as a display output, so it shows up as a display in Windows and actually shows up as that output. You can use it as a second monitor. So you could throw OBS and chat on it and use it as a monitor. So you're kind of looking at OBS and chat as you're looking into the camera. Text, you can throw just whatever text. So this is the whole teleprompter thing right here, and it plays through. It'll scroll through. Or chat. It's as simple as just putting in the username right there, and it puts chat up on the screen. So it keeps it super, super simple.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good
Des has just asked on the stream, does it link to the Stream Deck?
Yes,
Which it does.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really really amazing on that. Let's turn off display. Oh wait, I'm fumbling through because I'm front camera with box. There we go. We're gonna do that. Okay. Yeah. So it links directly to Stream Deck. So with Stream Deck, you can, if you have a Stream Deck Plus, you can use the dials to on the fly adjust the margins, scroll text up and down, and do everything like that. Button pushes on Stream Deck. You can have it switch between display and text and whatever. Like everything that you do through Camera Hub, you can do using a Stream Deck. So yeah, it's fully integrated with the software.
See, I think I may just use it for like just the streaming and videos, not for everything else that they've mentioned. I'm just gonna use it like that. Are you thinking of getting one then, Tim?
I don't know. It's
Or not?
for me.
Yeah.
At this moment in time, you boys are obviously partnered. You boys are the big deal. You know what I mean? You boys are knocking out content left, right, and centre. Yous are always on. Whereas with me, I just want to gradually get back into it and just slowly upgrade. So for me at the moment, probably the next thing for me will be like the new face cam, probably the one that you use, guys. And then
Pro.
as I get into it a bit more, that could be something I look down, getting further, obviously down the line. But I mean, from what Crash was saying there, it seems to be an amazing bit of kit. He obviously enjoys using it. It's really helped his stream out by the looks of it, and yeah, just with the stuff that you can do on it as well, like he was saying there, even just with an extra monitor, that's a good bit of kit in itself, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a drag and drop, isn't it?
I probably will end up getting one because I'm a massive Elgato fanboy, so I love buying anything to do with tech. I love buying it, so I probably will get one. Yeah.
Let's see. All right, post a link there. I am opening up your chat there too, so I can see what's going on with chat there. You can stay up to speed.
It takes less space as well. It does. It does.
Yeah.
You can mount it on the mic arm, which I'm using for my Facecam Pro, or you can use it on a multi-mount as well. Which I did have one. There you go. The multi-mount. You can either fix it to the multi-mount as well. I've got this with the phone grip at the minute, but you know, it's totally up to you. It's your preference how you want to attach it.
Are they out? They're out of stock at the moment, though, aren't they? Is that right? They out of stock?
The prompters.
Yeah.
They sold out quick.
Yeah.
They sold out really quick. There's not even stock right now internally to distribute.
Yeah. Well, I know you were saying, Gav, after you were telling me. Yeah.
Well, I said to Kate, I need to get one. I need one. I was hoping to get one for the podcast, and Kate says we can't get one to you before because they're out of stock. So I've just got to wait now. But I just keep watching all these videos and stuff, thinking I want that. I want that.
Just a quick question for you two, because obviously you are partnered. How did you just go down the road of partnership? Did they reach out to you, or did you guys reach out to them, or was it a bit of both? Was it how did it go about?
Guys, how about you go first?
Yeah.
Well, all I did was just apply when they was looking for partners for people, content creators, and I had a message, I had an email saying you haven't been successful, and then probably about a few weeks afterwards, I had a message off Kate saying we want to set you up as an Elgato partner, which I was screaming like a little girl because that was my goal, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I mean, I haven't been an Elgato partner for long. I think it was July, the 1st of June or July.
Yeah.
But honestly, I absolutely love Elgato.
Elgato is amazing to work with too. Yeah. They are absolutely amazing. They're not lots of brands out there. Lots of brands just look strictly at analytics. So you approach them and if you're not like, absolute top tier, highest numbers kind of thing, they'll just shoot you down, right? Like it's like, we're not even going to bother responding to your email with a personalized email. You're getting the generic better luck next time, right?
Yeah.
Elgato on the other hand understands they're big enough that they don't need you to introduce them to an audience. What they need is good content that they can use, like good or organic content that they can use on their socials, right? So the value isn't from you introducing people to Elgato as a brand. It's providing that content, and Elgato really likes education as well. Wants people to be able to understand how to use the equipment, show that the equipment's actually quality and it's easy to use. And Elgato equipment is not cheap, but there's a reason for it too. And that's so we're here kind of showing, this is why we chose to work with Elgato, right?
Good.
Yeah. And then for me, the way I started with Elgato, I actually started on the Stream Deck XL launch, and buddy of mine, Mr. Greggles, he talked to his partner manager about having Crash do the launch with him. So gave it a shot. and went okay. And then that was the UK manager. And since I wasn't UK, there was a little bit like, I can't really work with you. And then wound up seeing Julian on Twitter mention something, and then got me set up with Miguel, and then been with him ever
That's
since.
it.
So
The rest is history.
yeah,
Great. It's good to see, honestly. Like you said there, it's good to see from a small. I'm a very small streamer, obviously, but like yourselves, we're not the world's biggest streamers here, are we? We're not making millions of pounds. We're not like, by all means, you know what I mean? We're not Dr. Disrespect and Shroud and everyone like that, but it's good to see from my point of view, two small streamers like yourselves getting partnered with such a big brand, because it is a massive brand. It's not something that you just, like you said, it's not terrible quality. It's really good stuff, and I really like it how they support small streamers, especially like good guys. You know what I mean? They don't hand them out to anyone, do they?
Well, like Knives in my chat says, he's kind of my right hand. He says he's making millions. He charges me a fortune. So.
No, it's good. It's good to see. Honestly, it's good. I like this. It's good to see small streamers doing well.
Yeah, but again, it's lots of brands are starting to realize that though. Like some brands still are. You need the big numbers because you need to get our product out to audiences. That's where they want exposure, right? Yeah. It's when you can find the brand that's like, hey, we've got the audience. We just need the content to feed to them. That's when you can get in. I had a similar thing with another brand as well. At first, I put my pitch deck in and talked all about it, and then they're like, I don't know. And then I in a response, instead of responding in an email, I recorded something. I showed them what I do and talked about all that. And their head office in Taiwan, I was just like, oh yeah, well, okay, well, we really like him. Let's get him on board. So
that's good. Yeah. That's good. It's a good way to do it. Really good way to do it.
Because they some companies they want you to have like millions of subscribers. Well,
that's what I was just about to say.
Like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You've got to have so many views per week, per month, or something, and
well,
it's ridiculous. But with Elgato, they give smaller streamers a chance, and that's what I like with Elgato.
Yeah, no, it's like big shout out to the guys over here. So I'm just going to do a bit of a plug here, and this isn't sponsored or not, but I use a UK based company for my controllers for PlayStation, and he's the same as Elgato. He's a small based firm. It's a family run business. And he messaged me actually out of the blue, and he was like, I've seen a few videos on TikTok and I like the way that you play and you're quite funny, this, that, and the other. Would you like a discount code for one of our controllers? And I was like, whoa. I was like, well, yeah, all right then. We'll work together. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, I've promoted him and I'm going to start promoting him even more. But he's not too fussed about the sales. It's more of what you can, the quality, you know what I mean? Like you were saying there, Crash. It's the quality of the stuff that the content that you're providing with his stuff. So, yeah, for me that was a big one. Obviously, it's not Elgato, but it's a step in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So I see you have a question from Anne on the screen there. Hey.
Yes. So what would you recommend first?
Stream Deck.
Yeah,
I was just about to say Stream Deck. Yeah.
Stream Deck.
Stream Deck or Stream Deck Plus.
Yeah, and any one of the Stream Deck lines, to be honest. Stream Deck Mini, Stream Deck Mobile, just Stream Deck. Honestly, being able to set it up so that you can do so much with just the push of a button. Just automating things. Like if you're starting your stream, how many of you like have 5, 6, 7 pieces of software you start up with your stream and you forget one regularly, right? Throw that into a multi-action. That's what I have. Multi-action, boom, everything fires up, everything goes where it's supposed to. I didn't forget anything. I have a checklist on one of my Stream Deck XLs that's okay. Check that this camera's on. Good. Okay, check that this is plugged in. Check that this light is on. Hey, do you have your coffee? Check right there, right? So it's just it's a full checklist where I push each button to kind of check it off, right? So
they're definitely handy. Definitely.
There's so much you can do, and outside of streaming too. There's so much you can do outside of streaming with the Stream Deck as well. I mean, Knives uses it on his spreadsheets. Like use it for video editing. It's just there's so much you can do with it. Stream Deck, it's the most versatile.
Right. Mark says, is there an Elgato 4K Facecam available? Yes.
Yep.
Facecam Pro. That is 4K. It is 4K.
Which one are you using, Gav?
Elgato Face. What's that?
Which one are you using?
Facecam Pro.
4K Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
does
d- I sti-
4K
sorry.
60. Yeah, no, sorry.
No, go on, carry on.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning it does 4K 60. 4K 60 FPS over USB, no extra capture cards. It has the option of doing it either a compressed data stream or uncompressed as well. If your PC is having if issues, you're able to switch between the two. If you go compressed data stream, it's going to be less load on your USB controllers, but it's also going to add a little bit of latency because then your PC has to decompress it. So it's kind of a compatibility mode versus quality mode kind of thing, right?
Mm. See, I started off with a face cam. I had the laundry truck camera, and then I had the
You know what that guys?
the laundry truck. And then I upgraded it to the face cam, which I still use. I've got it set up now, but then they bought out the face cam pro, and I said I gotta have that one. I'll grab that, even though I didn't long have the face cam. And honestly, the Facecam Pro is probably one of the best webcams I've ever used.
Yeah. Good.
Lots
100%.
of 4K cams beforehand. They have a 4K sensor. Yes, they have 4K pixels, but you have to remember too that just because the resolution is good doesn't mean the image quality is good, right?
True.
Like you can have a lot of pixels and they all look like crap. So you got to be careful with that, right? There are some other 4K cameras on the market. There's some that you can get for dirt cheap on like on Alibaba and whatnot. But if you want a quality one, then the Elgato one, they put the time into making a quality one, and then through Camera Hub too, you have ePTZ is what it is. Electronic PTZ is what they call it, and it allows you to kind of pan around and zoom in. The nice thing about a 4K is, even though we can't use 4K on Twitch, and even though the bit rate is is pretty high to get good quality, one reason you would use a 4K camera is so you can do those zoom in shots and still have crisp quality. You can zoom in 2 times and still have full 1080p quality.
Yeah.
So that's where 4K comes in.
Look.
Hey, quick
and
one.
I haven't got any Elgato presents for tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow, by the way. That's what she's on about.
Oh, happy birthday! Well, happy almost birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
How old are you tomorrow, guys?
2.5 hours.
Again.
How old are you tomorrow?
42.
Oof, good one. Early 40s. Love that. Love that.
Just got a baby face.
That's it. Just a quick one. Guys wanted to know what monitor you guys would recommend, even though it's not Elgato related. What would you recommend?
I use the BenQ 4K.
An MSI, yeah.
Yeah, BenQ.
You know what? It all depends on the specific panel. To be completely honest. And the thing is, like a model year from one year to another, they can switch the panel, something like that, and it's completely different, right? Currently, I use as my main streaming PC monitor. I have my 49-inch Asus ultra wide. That's my streaming PC monitor because I can fit OBS and Discord and a whole bunch of information all at once. Oh,
lost guys. You must be celebrating early.
Yeah.
What's he going for? What's he going for here? So what we're going on? But no, quick one, Crash.
Yeah.
How have you found the whole run with Elgato so far? So like you were saying before, it's been excellent and they've been really good. Has there been any downs or has it all been ups? Honestly, you can be honest here.
At the beginning, there was a little bit of a mix-up after Stream Deck XL. Just because, the guy I was dealing with, he was UK. I'm not UK, so it was I don't think this is going to work. And then we found a way. There was a way around it, but there was a little bit of a hiccup right there. But otherwise, no. I mean, the team is great to work with, and unlike lots of companies that are out there, that you don't actually deal with a company, you deal with a marketing firm that deals with the company. For a lot of companies out there, right? So there's always a kind of a middleman, and with Elgato, you're dealing with the people. Like I like Julian, the GM of Elgato, will get on calls with us and talk to us and stuff like that. So it's like we are directly connected to Elgato, and yeah, our partner managers are amazing. The product people are amazing. It's just they're always willing to help, like partner or not partner. They're always willing to help and whatnot. Like if you were able to make it to TwitchCon, you got if anyone made it to TwitchCon, you were able to meet like the people that were on the floor were the people that work on this stuff. There was the partner managers there. There was salespeople there. There were social media people there. Julian was there as well. The top dog at Elgato, like Phil's there. Like everyone from every department is there. Like you're dealing with Elgato. So
that's really.
I want to meet them all. I want to meet them all because being over in the UK, it's a bit of a distance.
Yeah,
TwitchCon.
You have to get yourself there, Kaz. Sure, you can make it.
I would have loved to and meet Steggy and Crash and Julian and everybody. That would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. I mean, I met Kate at Insomnia, who is my partner manager at Elgato. And it was really cool.
Oh, that's good. Very good.
Yeah, maybe TwitchCon EU next year. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Depends on time of year. I might try to go to it, but it depends. We'll see. See what I have going on then.
Thank you for the super chat, Mark. Thank you. Happy early birthday, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Anything else before we go on to the marketplace?
Not for me, right? No, not for me.
I think we kind of talked about the prompter. You know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me. I can quickly.
Covered everything.
I think we've covered pretty much everything here. Let me get something set up here for you, though. I'll show you my point of view from the Elgato prompter here. There we go. All right, my point of view. There it is.
That's cool.
So I have chat right there. I can, like I said, I've set it up. I can see myself in the corner, and then from behind, there's a camera. Just look in the back of it right there.
Okay.
So yeah, that is my point of view right there. And again, and for this, I'm using Epoch Cam. If you guys are wondering, Elgato Epoch Cam, I'm just using my phone to do this wirelessly so you guys can see it.
I can see guys just looking there thinking, oh,
I want to grab it.
I know.
I just want to just put my hand through the screen and grab it.
There you
go. Is there an ETA in yours, guys? If they give you any updates at all to say when
not yet
might start?
There's nothing at all.
If it's coming in?
Nothing. She's going to let me know. She's going to let me know when stock comes in.
Yeah. I just pointed out, like, in that shot, there was like, all right, well, there's the Elgato prompter right there. Right next to it is the Keylight Air. And then there's a Mic Arm LP holding the Keylight Air. And then there's the multi-mount system and the wall mount holding up the camera and the prompter. And it's like right there. It's just like, blah, Elgato.
No, it's good. It's good to see, honestly. It is.
So I started off with just a laptop and one monitor.
I've seen that.
And now I've got wave
panels. You put a video up, didn't you?
Say again.
You put a video up the other week, didn't you?
Yeah,
on YouTube.
That was the video to announce I was partner.
How it started,
I don't know if I can find it yet, though.
That's really
but
good.
It was very, very basic. And then compared to like the setup I've got now, it's a whole lot better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can find it.
I started on my couch with a PS4. That's how I started streaming and streaming through my PS4. And then I have my MacBook, and I couldn't properly run the software and everything that I needed. So I bootstrapped Windows on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Call of Duty on there as well.
There you go.
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's we all started like it's taken me like if we go here. This is my studio, and it's taken me since 2017 is when I started getting serious about it. Started wanting to invest in it. So this is my studio I built up since 2017.
So what are you using for the camera going round?
This one is a Sony Alpha A6000 with a 7 Artisans 12mm lens.
Right.
And it's on a 42-inch slider, automatic rail that just goes back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. I do like that.
Yeah. Crash, your toaster's on fire again. Yeah, my toaster in the back corner. There we go.
I do like my first setup, though.
I
It's my very
mean, that
first
is a
one.
really good
Proud
setup.
of
It's
it.
really clean, nice, really good.
Thank you.
Like you said, mine's still in progress. I don't want to show you mine; it's a mess, but it's getting there. It's getting there, boys. Let's say the least. It's getting there. When I get a shed.
Oh,
See, he keeps showing me the prompter now. He's doing it on purpose now.
Yeah. Well, adult, you can. There we go. So chat's controlling the robotic camera right now. So you can look around at the Elgato gear. You know, my mainstream deck's right there.
So just a quick one, boys. You guys use multi cameras, don't you, for your setup? You do as well, guys, don't you?
Yeah, the Facecam and the Facecam Pro.
Can you link it all up? I'm assuming you can link it all up in your stream deck as well, can't you? If you wanted to switch between them, you could press.
Oh yeah. I'm actually so I am actually using the Stream Deck pedal. I can hit this pedal to go back, hit this one to hit this one to go to the rail camera. So I'm using the Stream Deck pedal for that. Also have it all set up here, so it's just switching it all around. Yeah.
How many camera setup do you have, Crash? How many have you got?
3 right now.
3 right now, right?
Yeah.
Different angles, like it a lot.
Pardon me?
Good angles, I like it. It's a good.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. What about you guys? Just a two camera setup?
Just a 2 camera setup.
You've got one behind you as well, haven't you? Though you did have one behind you. Was that with your phone?
That's me. Oh yeah, I use the Epoch. I can't even say it. Epoch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Epoch cam.
Count that. I got one more. Forgot about that. I don't. Yeah, permanent cameras. I have 3. So
nice. It's always good.
And the OnlyFans cam, yeah, the camera underneath the desk that's only broadcast to a separate platform altogether.
Go on, Daz.
Right. Have a look then. Loving the podcast. It's so informative. Cheers, Daz. How much was the whole setup? How much was the whole seat? Are you whole setup?
Oh,
whole seat? Don't know.
If you're asking how much the whole setup was,
expensive.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for all of it. Quite a bit from Elgato, there was a bunch from Memory Express, PTZ Optics, and a bunch of different companies I work with. That robotic camera that you saw, that was at the time, it was a $1,500 US camera. So
nice.
Yeah. So that one right there, that's one of the more expensive single piece of equipment. And then there's I think the single most expensive piece of equipment is my 4090.
Oh, wow.
I think that's the single most expensive one, but just everything over all the years has really added up. That's for sure.
It does, especially it's a bit. I feel as if it's a bit of an addiction because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy streaming.
Oh yeah,
I enjoy gaming. I've got a missus and 2 kids. I've got priorities, but sometimes you're looking at stuff and I'm thinking,
yeah.
Do I miss the mortgage this month? Do I do that? And then I'm thinking, no, I can't do that. But yeah, it seems to be. It's like I said, it's like an addiction. You buy one thing and you think, "Whoa, that's nice. Oh, let's get something else. Oh, let's get something else." And then before you know it, you've spent thousands, and you're like, "Wow, this is shaping up nicely."
That's what I think. You see something and then you think, "Oh God, I've just bought that. So shall I buy that as well?" That. It's really hard.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah, the big thing being, I think overall, honestly, I think it's about $35,000 to $40,000 that's gone into this room, including building the room itself. Because I completely did all the I did the entire room. I built it, renovated it, everything. So throw that in there, and I built it to be a stream room, like a studio. So acoustically, is built for acoustics. It's built for tons of power, multiple circuits everywhere. So it's meant for it. I built it. It used to be a pantry, and then all the equipment. Yeah, I think it's 35,000, 40,000 all said and done. But then again, it's also built up since 2017 too. So
Yeah,
And
that's what I would
the
say to
first year of
people.
COVID was actually really good for streaming too.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was
Uh,
just about to say there, Crash.
yeah,
Literally, I started it just before, I think I started in 2015, and then I sort of on and off. Then
yeah,
COVID hit, and I was just streaming hard. We had like an outside like shed thing, and we knocked it down and I built like a man cave effectively at our old house, and that's what I used to stream from. And
Mm.
then, yeah, like I said, kids, mortgage, everything else took hard, but
yeah.
like I said, it's taking shape now. We've got like it's coming along. I know it looks a mess at the moment, and it is a mess. Trust me, it's a mess, but we'll get there. But yeah, for anybody who wants to start streaming, definitely just grab yourself a PlayStation or a console or anything, and just put it on the stream and see where you go with it, because
Yeah.
it will grip you. It grips you. It does, honestly.
Yeah.
And I always say this to people as well, because people get disheartened by numbers. A lot of people turn around and say, "Well, I haven't got like anybody watching me." It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just stream if you enjoy streaming. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Game if you enjoy gaming.
And if you
People
want to
will
progress
come.
too, you don't. I've learned you don't have to worry about the numbers really that much.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, as it is, I mean, I'm working with some amazing brands, and I am not a large creator by any stretch of the imagination. But over the just years of experience in being able to do this, I've been able to become comfortable on camera. I know how I want to present myself. I'm comfortable talking to large groups of people, and so from that, I've been able to work with brands, and I've also branched out, and I have a production company where I produce live events for large organizations, right? Like from small esports events with a couple hundred people to big conventions with like 50,000 people. I'm producing the events for. So I've taken what I've learned in my studio and kind of built upon that to build a whole nother business, right? So you never know where it's going to take you. Just kind of keep going. Have fun is the main thing. Like enjoy yourself, because
Exactly.
honestly, if you're on stream, if you're on screen, you're presenting to people and you're not enjoying yourself, you're doing it wrong. That's the only time you're not doing it right, is when you're miserable doing it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, if you're happy, you're doing it right.
That's where it got for me, really. Towards the end of lockdown, I was like, I've got to go back to work, and it just wasn't fun anymore. And I was streaming just for the fact of streaming. I was getting on in the morning. I was playing Call of Duty. I was playing the new Warzone. At one time, I was loving it, and then eventually, I was like, I'm just doing this for the sake of doing this, and that's when I stopped. And I was like, I'm not enjoying it. But then recently, I've got back into it again, and I'm like, do you know what? I enjoy doing it when I was doing it. It just takes its toll a little bit.
Yeah.
Something's just come up. We enjoy torturing Crash on stream with his interactive elements.
Yeah, they do. So I do have. I try to every major game I try to build in. So I develop some software where you can actually control stream or control stuff, right? And so I try to build that into games here and there. My stream already has interactive elements, but I'll find games where chat can actually directly control the game and I have no say over it. So it's not even that they vote and I have to do something. It's like, no, they control the game and then I have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's something I like doing.
See, I like the fact, because I've watched some of your streams and you've got like people. Is it like sending bits or becoming a subscriber, and then a filter comes up on your face?
Oh, that one's a channel point.
Channel point. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one's just a channel point. And then for different games, like there's something I have called Doom Challenge, where cheers, follows, raids, subs, everything spawns something in Doom, right? And depending on the size of the donations, how many bits, how many month subs, stuff like that, how many gift subs, it's all different things will spawn in Doom, or they can use channel points to give me challenges. Like one is Pogo, where my character is constantly jumping, like on a pogo stick. I have no control over it, and so I'm trying to move around the level, and the character and my character is just jumping the entire time. Or random inversion, so I'll be going along. They activate it for that challenge, and it will invert my mouse. Just all of a sudden, it'll invert it, and then switch it back after a bit, and then invert it, so I can never get used to it. So yeah,
good.
Yeah. Anyways, enough about me. Let's we've covered the
Prompter.
we covered the prompter. Elgato's also released a marketplace, right, guys?
Yes. Yeah. And there is a ton of features for live streamers and also content creators. Things like overlays, alerts, music, sound effects, nearly everything that you can think of for streaming on Twitch and YouTube. It is honestly, if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check it out. There is so much stuff on there.
I'm just having a look right now.
Marketplace, elgato.com/marketplace. I think that was it. I've got it up on here.
They've literally just captured everything for every audience here, haven't they?
They have. They've
literally every audience.
The story's still going on the Stream Deck software.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I forgot my sunscreen today.
I thought my neighbour was on then.
Oh, my neighbour.
If you guys want to know about my skincare routine, just ask in chat. I'll be more than happy to share it with you.
I'm just going to drop out for 5 minutes. I'll be back in. I'm just going to drop out.
Worries.
Give me 5 minutes.
But there's literally everything that you need in the Elgato marketplace for streaming and videos as well. They thought of everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know how why is that thing coming back? You know how there's Nerd or Die for overlays and graphics and stuff like that, and then there was the Elgato. You could go get plugins and whatever else for your Stream Deck through the Stream Deck app. Well, they've basically taken everything, so you can actually get Nerd or Die overlays and alerts and stuff like that in the Elgato marketplace. Stream Deck icons, plugins, everything is now through the marketplace. It's a centralized hub. It's not a separate program you have to download either. That's one thing I asked when they announced it do we have to install another program? And then no, it's a website, and right from it you can click install and it will open it up in the Stream Deck app or whatever else. So they've made it so it's just a centralized place for everything. And and for those of you seeing with the Crash Pad for Kids event, the overlay is going to be on there because it's just so simple. Like all the assets for a stream are going to be there. It's so simple to distribute it, and if you want to be a creator on it too, it's really easy to get set up and get your product out there. Whether you want to give away something for free or charge for it, you can sell it on the marketplace. I mean, there's even there's talks of expanding it as well. I don't know if I can say how much they're planning on expanding it. But some specialty stuff, some physical items, even expanding out on that. So Elgato Marketplace, there's a lot to it. Like already, it's really, really, really cool. But there's a lot that that they're aiming to do in the future too.
There is quite a lot on there.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see what they're going to bring up. Oh, can't speak now. It's coming up to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what else they're going to add to it.
Yeah. Some really cool stuff on there. Yeah.
Let's have a look. I'd move on to PC, but don't have the patience. Okie dokie.
Oh, from watching on mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing my job, Capo, which is promoting my boss. It is in my contract.
Yeah, the problem is when he starts negotiating for me too, and doesn't matter what it is, it'll land on $5. It'll be like, we want to give you $1 for this, $5. We want to give you $1,000 for this. Nah, $5. That was a big mistake giving him negotiating power, but hey, it's I'm still breathing, so hey.
So look, not comfortable with cameras or streaming. That's fair enough. It's not everybody's cup of tea, to be honest.
Yeah. For me, I wasn't very comfortable to begin with. And what I did is I started on PlayStation 4 actually, and it's, you know what? It doesn't come naturally to lots of people. Many people. It didn't come naturally to me. It was actually really it was really difficult to get into it. Like me talking and whatnot, and then each step too. So I started with PlayStation without a camera and just, my headset mic, no special equipment, just my PS4, and I was streaming, right?
Yeah.
And that took a while, and all of a sudden, a few people would come into chat and start chatting, like, oh, what do I do? Like, right?
Yeah, look all right.
And then I got comfortable with that, and then I wound up getting a camera. I got a webcam, and then with that, it took a while to get comfortable on camera and be conscientious of everything I'm doing, because people can see me pick my nose, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is addressing the camera. Just time back to the prompter. It is so easy to address the camera when you have a teleprompter right here and you have to look at it to address chat. But without that, it really gets hard to remember you're on camera and you're talking to the camera and make eye contact with the camera. And one trick that I did, and one trick that I tell new streamers, put googly eyes on your camera. That way you're going to be looking at it like a character, like it's someone. You have googly eyes stuck to your camera. You're going to look, you're going to see eyes there, and you're going to be talking. And it makes it much more comfortable to talk to a camera when you put googly eyes on it, because who doesn't laugh at googly eyes, right? So it helps with the comfort level, right? But it's something that takes time. If it's something you want to try to do it slow. You don't have to rush into it. Take your time, be comfortable. That's the biggest thing.
So I started off using the PS4 camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I was only like a little thing on the camera just at the bottom, playing Titanfall on the Xbox as well, and games like that. And then I progressed to a laptop. Woo! Then used the camera, and then worked my way up to the Elgato cameras. Yeah.
Well, we're allowed to say the other brands. I upgraded from a Logitech to an Elgato. That's how we present it. I upgraded from Logitech to Elgato. That's what I did.
Yeah.
It's like the old one, my old camera doesn't hold a candle, doesn't hold a match to the Elgato webcam. It's just a better camera. So, but it's been a great experience. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Knives said what I want, but I've pitched for years. But I don't think I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, because the dials are actually pretty slick. But faders, physical sliders on a Stream Deck, right?
Just like the Go XLR.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just like this, like on my mixer. So I would use a Wave XLR, but it doesn't work with my workflow.
Okay.
So I use this, but physical. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just heard myself again. But actual physical faders. I love physical faders that you can slide right over dials. Yeah. Dials you can feel click, 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 click moving, but it's not the same as seeing the actual location of a fader. Faders are much quicker. So a Stream Deck, I'd like a Stream Deck XL with 16 buttons and 4 faders. So basically what you do is what I would like to see is that right there. Actually, more than 16 buttons. What I'd like is 1, 2, 3, 4 faders, a button underneath that you can program, and then these all be buttons. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like. I'd really like that.
Have you mentioned it to Julian?
Oh, I've mentioned. I am beating a dead horse with this. Okay, I've mentioned it to everybody. Everyone's kind of like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm like, seriously, like faders, knobs. The knobs are the functionality on the knobs on the Stream Deck Plus are amazing, and it's built right. But faders just hit different, right? So, yeah, that I personally like faders way more, but that's what I wish they'd come out with.
There was me and James on the first podcast. We was talking about having like a built-in Stream Deck on a keyboard, on a Corsair keyboard.
Yeah.
Or possibly a compartment where you can put a Stream Deck.
It's
so you can take out the Stream Deck.
It's almost done, right? With the Corsair keyboards with G keys like this.
Oh, on the sides.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can actually program these in Stream Deck. You can set these as Stream Deck buttons. So I have a Stream Deck Mini on my Corsair keyboard right here. I have 6 keys that I can use as a Stream Deck. It actually, if you have iQ installed, you can actually open up the Stream Deck software and set these as Stream Deck keys. They don't light up like a Stream Deck key, so it's more like using a Stream Deck pedal, right? Like you don't get visual feedback, but you can set anything you can set to a Stream Deck key, you can set to these G keys.
That one.
Yeah. So I have a Stream Deck Mini on the side of my keyboard right here.
So what keyboard's that?
This is the Corsair K100. I believe the 70 also has it. Basically, any keyboard with G keys. And Scuff now actually is just releasing a controller because Scuff is part of the Corsair family with G keys on the bottom of the controller. Let's see here. So they have 6 keys along the bottom of the controller right here. And they are G keys. So you can use them for iQ or you can use them as Stream Deck keys right on a gamepad.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, my Stream Deck Mini installed on my desk too. I do have that.
That's underneath, isn't it? I think.
Right there. So that is actually just simply double-sided tape to the edge of my desk, so it doesn't take up desk space. And these are just really quick ones. Like if I want Doot to pop up, or I want just different sound effects, just something quick. It's right here, so I can reach over. Right, like not so quick that I need like my foot pedals, but something just I can keep eye contact and I can just feel which button is which and play it on stream. Right?
Yeah, I got you. Gazzy's face lightening up here. Yes, definitely. It does gives you ideas though.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea of the telly behind as well.
Yeah, it's
I do like that.
So I run ad rolls back there when nothing else is happening, or if it's a special event, I'll have information on the event there, or there's certain things popping up like Doot. When it's this camera shot, Doot pops up on that monitor when you played in chat. There's a teleprompter, so it shows on the teleprompter what I have to say, but it also puts on the back monitor so everyone knows what I have to say. So it's full on Ron Burgundy. Someone does a channel point redemption, brings it up on the Elgato prompter, and I have to read it just like this, word for word. So, but yeah,
I haven't done it again. Anybody else got any questions?
Yeah. Any questions at all about Elgato gear, about our guys? It's your show. I don't want to step on feet, but maybe about our journeys as well. Like I'm always happy talking about how I got to where I am, and I'm sure you are too, guys, because it is a journey and it's an accomplishment, right? So it's cool to talk about it and share it, and hopefully it inspires people. That's what I like.
See, I started 2015, and I streamed a hell of a lot of Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2. It's probably one of the best CODs ever made. Black Ops 1 was the worst, and Modern Warfare 2. Some people might not agree to that, but Modern Warfare 2 I didn't like. But I started playing a lot of Black Ops 2, and then for about a few years afterwards, my dad was ill, and he got MND, and he got that for a couple of years. So my streams just died down a little bit, looking after my dad and everything else. And then when Dad went, I started trying to gradually start streaming again. And then that's when I started up with Elgato again, trying to get partnered with them, and here we are.
Nice. Yeah, me, it started on PS4. I actually didn't want to live stream. I was inspired by Markiplier, and I wanted to make YouTube videos, but I didn't know there was such thing as a capture card. I didn't know anything, right? Like I just got into it, and I'm like, okay, I can only save 15 minutes of video to my PS4. How do I save an entire Destiny raid, right? Like how do I save an hour of video? So I look at the apps that were on the PlayStation, and I see this app called, the hell is this, Twitch? I'm like, what is this, right? And then I found out that, I can send the broadcast to Twitch, and then I'll record it, and then I can download it, edit it, and upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I can do YouTube stuff. So after a while, I decided that, no, you know what? Streaming is way more satisfying. I enjoy it way more than YouTube videos. And that's kind of how it happened. It happened by accident as a byproduct of me trying to do YouTube videos. So that's how my journey started. Yeah.
See, I did stream on Twitch for about a year, and I couldn't get into it. I think it's because I started off on YouTube, and then somebody says, "Oh, you should try Twitch because it's a streaming platform."
Yeah.
And I could not get into it, so I went back to YouTube.
Yeah.
And I haven't streamed on Twitch for a while now.
I like the technology that YouTube has. The fact that you can stream at higher bit rates and is YouTube AV1 now? I can't remember. I think YouTube enabled AV1 encoding.
I think so. Not long ago.
Which means you get way higher quality with way lower bit rates. So the technology on YouTube is way better. I just find that the tools aren't as, like, mod tools I find aren't quite as good, and like having channel points on Twitch is huge. Like that's a big thing. I really utilize those. And then the amount of bots as well, because I don't want to program my own bot again. So I want to have a bot that's very powerful that I can use, and I find there's way more options on Twitch than YouTube. So it's basically a limitation of that. That's what's preventing me from exploring YouTube more.
See, I'll find with Twitch there is more plugins and everything else for Twitch than there is YouTube, which is a shame, because YouTube is probably becoming more popular again now for streaming.
Yeah,
I think. I was gonna go on Kick, but there was a few problems, so I haven't bothered with them.
Yeah, no, it's any platform that needs to build themselves up by tearing others down is not somewhere I necessarily want to be. So, yeah, at this, you know what? It may mature over time, in which case I'll look at it. I've reserved my name over on there. I've reserved a channel just, in case things swing that way, right? But you know what? Overall, I think it's right now it's not mature enough. It's not a mature enough platform, and it might go the way of Mixer. All of a sudden, they scale up and they can't handle it anymore, and it collapses, just like Mixer. I mean, hell, that was a Microsoft-backed venture, and it failed. So, and people loved it.
If you wasn't partnered with Elgato, who else would you try? I'd just keep trying Elgato.
Elgato's not really limiting us either.
No.
Right? Like they're very understanding. Like with my microphone, I am an audio snob. An absolute audio snob. And so I've been partnered with Electro Voice for many years. And when Elgato came out with the Wave DX, which is, don't get me wrong, is a wonderful, wonderful mic. Like, I love the Wave DX. But the way that my microphone sounds with my voice is very, like, it's exactly how I want it to sound without EQ. It's got the exact tone that matches my voice perfectly. Like so I talked to my partner manager and said, hey man, I'll still support the Wave DX. I'll still talk it up. I really like it, but it's not for my voice. And he was understanding. He's like, no, dude, totally understand. Like if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's just that's the way it is. We're not gonna force you. So it's been great. So they haven't been restrictive at all. If I was, and it's not a matter of with Elgato. So the way the question is, if you weren't partnered with Elgato, who would you go with? It's not a matter of me wanting, okay, I need X number of sponsors. It's like, I want to work with Elgato because I enjoy their products. And my other partners, I'm working with MSI. I enjoy their products. I'm working PTZ Optics. I enjoy the products. I worked with Electrovoice. I enjoy their products, right? But even more than that is once I get to know the team. Like once, if I enjoy the products, I go and I see who the team is, who I'm working with. If it's a team that I can work with, then yeah, I'm in. So it's not that I'm hunting for X number of partnerships. and it's more I just, if I find a brand that I really believe in and who believes in me, I think it's a good fit. So
Yeah.
that's where it goes for me.
Definitely. Do you have a dream stream? Do you have? Hang on. Do you have a dream stream collaboration? I can't even speak now. It's getting late now.
It's getting late for you. It's late for you.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
My God. I really don't know. Have you got anybody in mind, Crash?
No,
No.
I don't. Because I don't.
No.
I don't know. I'm not great at collaboration streams, to be honest. Like a podcast, I do okay, where we have a conversation back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm fine with those. Not a problem. But collaboration streams, I find that I'm either, I find a lot of the time I'm restricting myself on a collaboration stream because I tend to step over people, right? I inadvertently, I don't mean to, but
No.
I tend to kind of take control of the show. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like a big streamer I want to collaborate with. I enjoy things like this. Like I enjoy where like we get to sit and we talk about tech we're passionate about. I like this. This is good.
Yeah.
But like if it's a collaboration gameplay stream, no, I can't do those.
No.
I just yeah, I wind up taking it over. But ones like this, I enjoy this because we kind of, bounce off each other, talk about our passions, right? It's cool.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that I'd want to collab with, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not, I just like to just stream what I want, stream what I like, and
yeah,
there we go. Keep yourself to yourself and do what you want.
Now he's mentioning, we're picky with our sponsors. Otherwise, we go Raid Shadow Legends. Like, God.
I keep on having emails from Stream Elements saying, "Oh, you can be sponsored by Raid," and
it's just like, no, like. And then did you see the tweet that they put out yesterday too? A little bit, throwing a little bit of shade here, but the tweet about that time that you passed up the raid sponsorship, and it's the meme with Vince, what's his name there from WWE, and that meme. It's like, wow, you guys really don't realize how bad people meme on this. Like everyone uses Raid Shadow Legends as a good example of a bad example. Like, oh yeah. But yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, sum it up. It's things like this. Just get and do kind of talk shows, podcasts. Just talk about things we naturally like, where it comes naturally, right? Where it's not some kind of essay. Yeah, that I like doing these. These are good. Like I mean, it was yesterday we talked about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I haven't done one of those in a while. I like jazz. Let's do it. So.
Well, I saw that you liked my tweet and reposted it. I thought, I wonder if he'll jump on and talk about the prompter.
Worst I'd say is no next time, right? Like if you guys if people reach out to me, like as long as it's not like cold call, blatant, trying to sell me something, I'll respond. I'll at least give you the courtesy of a response, and I'll say, I'll at least give the courtesy of a response. And you know what? Sometimes like it worked out. Like I didn't have anything strict planned today, so it worked out that we could do this together. It's awesome.
I appreciate you doing it though, because I know that you are busy and you was doing the stream and stuff. But I had to get you on because I thought I want to see that prompter as well.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's one of Elgato's best products. I would say that their best product is the Stream Deck Plus. That is the best product. Honestly, it's hard to say what their second best is. I think, God, it's hard to say. Like, it's just the thing is, like, talking with Elgato as well, they don't want to release a product unless it's going to be a good product, right?
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's not just a profitable product, but something that's a good product that they're proud of. They want that too, right? They're not gonna release something that's garbage but sells a lot of units. No, they want a quality. And if it sells a little bit less because of the price, it does, but they don't want to release crap. So
no. Well, I would say the Stream Deck Plus, like you said, and probably the Facecam Pro.
Yeah,
is my favorite. Most definitely.
Yeah,
I do like the mic as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I do have the Wave 3 mic.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the Wave 3 mic, but I only use that if I do like Lego streams, Lego builds.
Oh,
yeah.
someone in your chat asked Elgato products for non-PC. I saw that. I forgot who asked it, but I thought that was a good question. Who was that in Gaz's chat who said that? But I want to know if, like, do they mean for console or for PC streaming or what exactly? Because the audio devices, Wave XLR, the Wave XLR, Wave 3, the old Wave 1, they will plug into consoles. And you can use them in consoles. There we go. Dazzler, any Elgato items for console users and not PC? Microphones. The microphones plug right in. They're a regular USB audio device. They can plug right in and work. So that's cool. Trying to think of what else. I think the cameras may. I don't have an Xbox to check it, but I think you might be able to check.
Probably the Facecam, not the Facecam Pro.
I think the Facecam Pro can plug into an Xbox, but Gaz, you'll have to confirm. I don't have one, but maybe you can check if you have one free.
Yeah, I'll have to check it. I know the Facecam would work.
Yeah.
The Facecam Pro, that's got a different USB connection. That's a C, is it? USB-C.
You should be able to get an adapter cable, but it depends on the codec, right? So, yeah. There you go.
I bought that for the prompter, but I don't need it.
No, the prompter is USB-C on the back, plugs into USB-A on the PC.
Yeah.
But that was there was that. So those items are the ones that you could use on console.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Let's see. A Manscaped stream. See, the thing is, I haven't used Manscaped. I'm interested. Their advertising is good. Like, I'm interested in trying their product. And that's the thing. Like, I don't approach a brand unless I've used their product and I'm happy with their product. Like Elgato, I had a bunch of their products before I even worked with them. Like, I spent a lot of money on Elgato stuff before I worked with them. MSI, I've spent a lot of money on MSI stuff before I worked with them. And yeah, every single one of them, every company I work with, I want to make sure that I'm happy spending money with them before I want to work with them. Because if I'm not happy spending money with them, how can you guys be happy spending money with them, right? It doesn't make sense. And so there was options also to work with companies that had like $2,000-$3,000 mixers. It's like, well, that's not for my audience. Like it's like, I might buy it, but 95% of the people who watch me won't. So it's kind of like, it's not a good partnership. It has to be good for both parties.
True.
Oh, there you go. Because Knives, that's a Canadian sandwich. All right, that's why. Oh my God, I need someone to get me some moose meat. So what was supposed to happen before COVID? I was supposed to have that sandwich as a reward for what was it, Knives? I think it was we raised a certain amount for charity or something like that. And before COVID, I went to make it. And so I was talking to people about moose meat, and then all of a sudden COVID happened, and the world turned upside down. And you know how hard it is to get moose meat from people right now. So I can't put moose meat poutine on a sandwich. What's this world come to?
It's quite hard to get moose meat over here.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be a little more difficult for you. Yeah,
chickens and cows. That's about it.
Yeah. Jeez, nice. Yeah. And the nice thing is too, like I will say Elgato's been very, very generous, not just with me, but with charity events too, like our
Yeah.
the upcoming event. And it's just like, hey, we're doing it again. Elgato's participated the last 3 years of the charity event for Make a Wish. Elgato has provided products for giveaways, which is just awesome. They're doing it again, and so talking to my partner manager, like, hey, we want to do this again, and he's like, all right, tell me what you want. I said, I'm going to throw you a wish list, and I don't know if you're going to be able to meet it. And he goes, well, we'll see what we can do. And like, it was a ridiculous wish list, and they gave us a lot of it. So we're Elgato's really pulling through with that, but. I mean, other sponsors as well. A good sponsorship is where they're willing to work with you on not just, here's product placement. It's like, hey, let's do these events together. Let's have some fun together, right? Like that's good overall. Like it's I mean with MSI, they flew me out to Toronto and I did a IRL broadcast of their event at a big convention.
That
from
looked
their
good.
booth.
I did see that.
Yeah, and so I mean stuff like that. It's fun to work on projects, right? Just kind of since we're doing kind of an Elgato sponsor stream here, kind of sort of, we're talking about our sponsor. If you're working with sponsors, give them something more than just here is product X, buy it at my link, right? Like have some fun, to show some initiative. That's what they really want to see too. They don't want to say, hey, do this. Here's your script, yada yada. It's like, well, catch, here's your product, figure something out with it, right? So show some initiative, have fun, make creative content. That's a big thing. And if you don't have a sponsorship, you're trying to get a sponsorship, make some fake sponsor roles, right? Find a tomato and make a really cool sponsored video about a tomato and then use that in your pitch. Show them what you got. Show me what you got, right? Like just show them what you can do with a tomato, okay? Anyways, that's my kind of closing thought right there.
See, I watched your unboxing video of that prompter as well, and I couldn't watch all of it because of what he was doing to the box. I thought if ever he cuts into that box,
little bit of backstage here. I opened that box beforehand, and I wanted to see what side the actual bubble wrap was on. So I knew which side to use with the saw on. So I made sure the saw was on the side with the bubble wrap. So if I cut through, I cut into the bubble wrap instead of into the interior box, right?
So I thought any minute now he's going to probably cut into that.
Yeah.
Especially when you open that Wave 3 mic at TwitchCon.
Oh, yeah.
Threw it on the table. It's like,
yeah, I had to give a few people a heads up with that because it was a little bit noisy. And then you could see Artris as well. When I'm into the microphone, Artris is behind me there and looks back. Like, thing is, he knows me. He knows this what I'm like. It's just I caught him off guard on that one. But yeah, let's see here. Nice has the sponsor pitch right there in your chat, ready to go. Hey, I bought this. It feels good in my hands. You should buy it too. Put it in your hands.
Buy this.
That's a perfect pitch right there. But seriously, practice. Do a fun pitch with just a random object if you're trying to show a brand what you're made of. Okay, because on paper they're not going to see it. They're going to look at if you send them paper, they're going to look at your analytics and whatnot. And if you're not a big streamer, you might get passed up. Lots of brands still do that. They'll look at the analytics and go, okay, well, what's your CCV for the last 3 months? Right? Send them a video instead and make it interesting and have fun with it and be you. Be something that you can continually do. Just show your creativity. Because lots of brands, they don't, like I said, they don't need you to grow their audience. They need you to make cool content for their existing audience.
Yeah. See, I wish I could be like you though with like the unboxing stuff, but I'm getting older. I'm like, I want to keep the box pristine. I want to keep the box pristine, like collector editions that I've got on my shelf behind. Years ago, I would have had the stuff out of them boxes and throw the boxes away.
I've
But
had to
now I've got
start
to
doing
keep the
that.
boxes.
I've had to start doing that because with the Elgato stuff, I can't sell it, and yeah, I can't resell stuff that they give to us, and I can give some of it away, but generally what I'll do is I'll give it away inside a PC build or something like that. Like I had some HD60 Pros, so in PC builds that I was giving away, I'd incorporate that in the PC build and send it off. What I do keep, the boxes that I do keep are motherboard boxes, graphics card boxes, and PSU boxes. Those are the things that I often, turn over or sell, right? Those and CPU boxes. Those are the things I normally swap out of a PC on a regular basis, unfortunately. Unfortunate for my wallet.
Let's have a look. Anybody else? Can you do a tomato stream, guys?
There you go. You know what? We should both. You know what we should both do? We should promote a tomato. You and I both. Just for fun. Like we coordinate it. Like let's make an ad for a tomato. We'll make them independently, but we'll release it on the same day at the same time, and then just like a big launch of tomato.
Okay, then.
What do you guys think?
Like
should we do that? Should we try to get a few other creators on board too, and we just have a fake launch of tomato, right? And we'll take out the vowels in tomato so that it seems trendy, and then we'll.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, and introducing the Elgato tomato, right?
I like that now, actually.
I just thought it dramatic shot. It's like a tomato camera zooming in, boom, and then fades to black, and then dust rising up, boom, to black, right? Like super dramatic, right? Like
that'd be ace, actually.
Yeah, right. What do you guys think? Should we? Do it? All right. You know what? We should talk about that. We should see if we can get a few other people on board too, and a bunch of us do it. Yeah. All right. Naz, please remind me to do that.
I ain't got a pen.
Elgato Gelato. Oh my God, Elgato Gelato. You want to do that?
I need to write this down.
Okay, should we do tomato or should we go do the new Elgato Gelato? Right? Like we print a custom container. We have an Elgato logo on the gelato container. On the desk melting.
Elgato Gelato. That sounds really good, actually. Elgato Gelato.
Yeah, right?
The Elgato Gelato. I do like that. That'd be an ace idea.
Yeah. I got all my boxes next to my desk from PS3 to Elgato. I had to get rid of them. I'm running out of room. So I like the boxes, but I'm running out of room. Can you plug it into a PC? Oh, I got to think of something creative to do with the gelato. Gelato's going to be hard. Tomato kind of like Elgato Gelato is kind of on the nose, but tomato I think
Elgato Tomato is probably more comical.
Elgato Gelato?
No, tomato.
Elgato, yeah. I like that because it is completely random, right?
Yeah.
And I think it'd be fun. What'd be cool is you know what? I can get Sunfire on board for that.
Okay.
I know Sunfire would be bored. Mr. Greggles would be on board for that.
Cool.
I can talk to DJ Knight and Big Cheese, see if they'd be willing to do it too.
That'd be so good.
Right? A whole bunch of Elgato partners get together and promote the Elgato Tomato.
Oh, that'd be ace. Tomatoes better. Definitely knives. Definitely.
Yeah. Tomatoes better, yeah, for sure.
Because the joke.
Is it a fruit or got to work that in the script too? Is it a fruit or is it a vegetable? And have half of us say it's a vegetable, half of us say it's a fruit, and then all of a sudden we start a war on Twitter, a civil war on whether it's fruit or vegetable. Let's go.
Console war, PC war.
Yeah,
PC or console. Oh, that would be ace.
Yeah. Oh, we should do that. Yeah, a bunch of us Elgato partners get together and do the Elgato Tomato. I like it.
Yeah. Elgato tomato. I like that.
See, with your accent, it sounds better though. It rolls better with your accent, right? Mine's Elgato tomato. And,
Tomato.
Tomato.
Oh
man. Hashtag tomato gate, right? But yeah, and then which TwitchCon did you go to? And asked. I have been to San Jose, San Diego, so double San Diego, and Las Vegas. So I've been to 4 TwitchCons so far.
Tomato sponsored by Elgato. Buy one, get one free.
There you go. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We'll try to get a bunch on board.
That would be cool.
And have an embargo date when we all just post one video. And we just blow up Twitter. A bunch of Elgato partners just blow up Twitter with a new tomato, right?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Right?
I'm so up for that.
Hashtag, and we have to use our hashtag Elgato partner on it too.
Yeah.
You know what?
Go on.
I think we're onto something because that's gonna draw a lot of buzz around Elgato. I think this is marketing right here. Like, look at that. We're brainstorming with all y'all. See, this is the process, everybody. This is how we do it.
Just don't mention it on Twitter, anyone.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, this stays private here. Okay, nobody outside of this can know. This is private. Okay, don't tell your friends. Okay, nobody else can know about this. No one else will ever know about this.
Yeah, nobody knows a thing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to know.
Someone hitchhiked there from Canada. Yeah, so I would not want to do that. I'm from Canada. I would not want to hitchhike down to LA. I would not want to hitchhike to. I would not want to hitchhike to freaking Costco from where I am, and that's 2 minutes away. Like, I don't know. I'll pass. I don't have any more organs to give. I've already given my last kidney.
Right.
So, yeah. Well,
definitely gotta do that.
Yeah. I think we have to. That'll be good. Well, the thing is, we can't have it interfere because Elgato. I mean, they are the masters of April Fools. Yeah. So we can't do it on April Fools. We have to do it separately. Like, see if we can get it done in the next month or so, something like that, right?
Yeah.
And see what we can do. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk in a DM and we'll see who else we can get on board.
Could have it like a Christmas product.
Yeah, right. Hang it from a Christmas tree. Ching, 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 ching. Jingle bells.
Bauble.
Yeah. What do you want for this Christmas? Introducing the Elgato tomato.
I love it.
You have been a good boy. You get a tomato.
Buy one today.
Yeah. The perfect stocking stuffer. Yeah, I mean, I am so in. Well, I had an absolute blast. Thank you for having me on, guys. That was great. It was last minute, and I was kind of disorganized. I was completely hold off. Okay, because yesterday, right after our conversation, I checked time zones, and have you had your time change yet? Yeah, you have.
Tomorrow morning, 2:00.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why. So your time change is happening this weekend. Mine's not happening for another week or two. So okay, so
that's it then.
Yeah,
that's my bad.
Yeah, no, that's mine. I did a stupid right there. That was me. All right, guys, go check out ATZ of Gaming. Do you say Z or Z?
Z.
Z. Thank you. I'm tailoring to the Americans here by saying Z. It's Z. Get it right, Americans.
Or some people read it wrong. They call it Ass of Gaming.
Oh crap.
Which I didn't think of that at the time.
No, I just saw that. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm going to do the best to keep that out of my head so that I don't accidentally say it when I introduce you.
I just go into streams and I said, "Oh, hello, Ass of..." Okay, that's not Ass of Gaming. Nice, right? Just call me Gaz.
Okay, so here, what I'm gonna do in chat. Those of you in my chat here, I'm gonna drop the link to Gaz's YouTube. You do anything on Twitch anymore, or is it you primarily YouTube?
I might start again. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, now that there's a multi-streaming,
it might be easier, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Twitch just announced it at TwitchCon that they're allowed multicasting now, so simulcasting. So no issues with streaming to multiple platforms. I don't know if I will. Maybe after I get everything done that I need to get done, then I'll have time to do it. But it doesn't matter. No matter how much I get done on my to-do list, it always grows. So
yeah,
my to-do list. Don't get your mind out of the gutter, chat. Anyways, Gaz's link is in chat. Go ahead, subscribe over on YouTube.
Yeah, same. Go and check out Crash. He's an absolute ledge.
There we go. Lightling's over there.
The
to-do list. Yep. Add it to the pile of things. I know, right? And so Lightling says, Lightling's from the UK, says, remember this in March, there's a Red Nose Day for charity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to wear a tomato on the nose with a silly face on it. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a collection of red noses. I don't know where they've gone though.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We went a little bit over, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was good.
But good. You need to get some rest.
Yeah, it's coming up to 10:30 now.
Yeah.
I need to get me a cup of coffee and go to bed.
Yeah.
5 minutes beauty sleep.
There you go. All right. Well, it was a pleasure, and you know what? I'd be down to do this again if you have something coming up in the future. I'm down. Just shoot me a message, and hopefully I can make it work. Today's timing worked out great today. Normally timing's a little bit wonky for me, but it worked out great. So I'm happy.
Good. Nice one. Appreciate it. An absolute legend.
No worries.
And we talk about that tomato.
Yes,
Nobody talk about it though.
Yeah, nobody talk. Don't tell anybody. Don't steal our tomato idea. Okay, this is a revolutionary product. This is revolutionary marketing, man. You know what? We have to keep it a secret as well from our partner managers too. Like we can't tell them about it. I what I'll need to do though is I need to talk to Art and see if it's going to be an issue using Elgato partner for something that's not an Elgato product, but it's a bunch of us working together on something for brand recognition in a positive way. So I'll just make sure that we can use the hashtag for that. So, but I'll ask in a way that doesn't give it away, but just find out. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Right. Thank you everybody at Crash's chat as well. Appreciate it.
Nice meeting you all in Gaz's chat as well.
And you.
And we'll talk soon.
Again.
All right. Bye.
See you later.
And
right. Well, that is it. That was a wicked podcast. Absolute legend. Thank you everybody for watching. Silver, Anne, Knives, everybody, Lightning. Appreciate you watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, check out the next podcast, which will be end of next month. I will be streaming again soon, so look out for that. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully I will see you all again later on. Bye.